Didn't you win
I don't know.
the award for Best Rap Album of the Year in 2008 for the Carter 3?
So now it's been more than a week since Kendrick Lamar headlined the Super Bowl, and at first I didn't really like it. Now it's just kind of, I don't know, I think it's okay. I learned all the symbolism in it, and he did do a good job. I just kind of didn't like the songs he played for how good his discography is. But I remember that it got brought up, like, if you went on Twitter after the Super Bowl or Instagram or whatever, that, you know, it was in New Orleans, and that's Lil Wayne's hometown, and Lil Wayne got snubbed for the Super Bowl and decided to just kind of complain and cry about it, because on Kendrick Lamar's most mid 5 out of 10 album, GNX, on Whacked Out Murals, he mentioned Lil Wayne and said he thought he let him down or whatever, and I admit Lil Wayne did overreact to this, because I definitely think he did not get snubbed. Like, if you look at any recent Lil Wayne performance, he's just not in the right sort of mindset, or maybe he's just out of his prime. So what hits does Lil Wayne have that, like, a full stadium of people would know that's, like, not like us or Rihanna's? I don't know any Rihanna songs. Like, the only one I can really think of would maybe be Love Me, because it got popular on TikTok again, and even that, I'm trying to think of other hits that, like, a whole stadium would know, and I can't think of any. There's, like, the Carter 3, but that was so long ago, versus someone like Kendrick who has such recent hits. Yeah, anyway, my issue is not that Kendrick Lamar got picked for the Super Bowl and Lil Wayne didn't. It was the amount of people saying that Lil Wayne would not absolutely smoke Kendrick Lamar in a battle if they were to get into one. Like, I remember when Kendrick got picked instead of Lil Wayne, dude, it was a big day for the unemployed, bro. Like, everybody and their mom was giving their take on it, and I saw barely anybody defending Lil Wayne. And I want to get this out of the way first, dude. I love Kendrick. Kendrick's one of the GOATs. Kendrick's top 5 of all time, but Lil Wayne is, like, top 3 of all time, no debate. And, like, on the surface, yeah, I see why people think Kendrick would win. He just came off of his beef, but, like, I don't know, just really think about it further. Look at their histories, and I don't know, I feel like Lil Wayne would easily pack up Kendrick, dude. And so, yeah, that's what this video is about. It is about explaining why I think Lil Wayne would beat Kendrick in a rap battle. And yeah, so I got like 4 main big reasons, and we'll get into them right now. The first and probably biggest is everybody knows Kendrick just came off of his beef with Drake, and yeah, he obviously won. He obviously slaughtered him, dude. But the thing was, Kendrick didn't really do anything that, like, nobody else could do other than make great songs with great lyricism. But, like, in terms of actual dirt on Drake, everything had already been exposed, and this isn't to discredit his, like, victory at all, but let's just be so for real, Drake was never gonna win that, like, ever, dude. Lil Wayne has way more respect in hip-hop, and Kendrick had a billion different angles of attack on Drake because Drake has so many, like, dark secrets. Drake has so many skeletons in his closet, and I can't really think of anything for Lil Wayne, and I definitely don't think Kendrick Lamar would know anything about him that would, like, really ruin his reputation. Versus Wayne, dude, Wayne, like, I don't know if you guys, I forgot what it was called. I think it was called C4. Kendrick Lamar made a whole mixtape on Carter 3 beats. I don't know if every single song was on a Carter 3 beat, but I know, like, at least the majority of them, like, at least 90% of them were on Carter 3 beats, dude. Kendrick is, like, there's songs where Kendrick's rapping exactly like Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne, dude, Lil Wayne could easily just be like, I made you, like, I was your inspiration, you wouldn't be there without me, obviously. And because, like, even though Drake tried to do that, Drake's just kind of dumb, but Lil Wayne really jump-started Kendrick's career, dude. Like, he kept giving him features and helping him write songs and shit, and Kendrick really said that, like, helped him and inspired him. And it would not be, dude, you could say that Kendrick would be where he is today without Drake bringing him on tour, but I just don't know if you could say that about Lil Wayne. Like, the angle of attack, dude, I don't know, Kendrick just would not have a good one, and Lil Wayne has more to work with, and Lil Wayne could literally just, like, look at Twitter and probably ask ChatGPT to write him a diss track, dude. On top of that, I see people saying that, like, oh, Kendrick, all Kendrick has to say is you're old, you're washed, you're sensitive, and you're addicted to drugs. Like, what kind of diss track is that, bro? And on top of that, like, Kendrick would need to do something to top songs like Euphoria and Not Like Us, which were absolute, like, lyrical masterpieces, and I don't know if he could do that with, like, you can't put down the cup. My fault about that, you guys. Drake also kind of left some breadcrumbs for Lil Wayne. Like, Drake's, like, really only good point that wasn't just rumors throughout the beef was Kendrick just opened his mouth, someone go hand him a Grammy, because Kendrick loves to pretend like the whole industry hates him and the whole world's against him. He's always talking about F the industry, always talking about everyone's out to get me, and that's just not true. He's won more Grammys than almost anyone besides Kanye and Jay Z, as a rapper at least. Like, Not Like Us won 5 Grammys. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. The industry loves you. And Lil Wayne is definitely better spoken than Drake because he actually writes his own stuff, or he doesn't even write at all, but you know what I mean. He could probably articulate that point way better. And I see a lot of people saying Lil Wayne couldn't win because he's, like, washed or whatever, but Lil Wayne, dude, if you look at his stuff from, like, the Carter 3 or his peak versus now, or, like, more recent works, Lil Wayne has only gotten more lyrical, bro. I think he just gets really bored and, like, reads a dictionary or whatever, but, like, I don't know, if you hear him on Uzi's EXO Tour Life remix, Run This Town, or, like, oh, that wasn't recent, but, like, anything more recent.
Hell, that was a long line, 2 hoes in the bed, it's hard to wake up on
on the wrong side. Few bumps in the road, a little bump and grind, I don't mind.
Then Lil Wayne has only gotten more lyrical and better at writing. Meanwhile, Kendrick Lamar, I don't know if this is on purpose or not. I don't know if he's trying to just focus on something else, but he's definitely not gotten more lyrical. Like, his lyrics definitely don't have as much meaning as they used to. And I already know a bunch of Reddit users are gonna come at my neck for like saying Kendrick Lamar's music isn't as deep as it was, but I don't know, bro. You can happily leave, bro. Listen to me. All Kendrick fans, just like think about this honestly for a second, dude. Was Kendrick's work like 10 years ago better than his stuff now? The answer is probably yes, dude. Like, okay, I'm not finna say Kendrick fell off because he's hitting some crazy numbers and crazy strides right now, but in terms of his music, it has been a lot better, bro. Of course, at the end of the day, this is my opinion, but I'm trying to back it up with as much stuff as possible. All right, part 3 and the biggest part is the reason why Kendrick won the beef with Drake is because of public perception, dude. I already made a video about this, but I kind of explained it in a really bad way, so to like give you the quick version, it's like Kendrick's winning strategy, like he would not have won in the eyes of the public if he didn't do this. He had to make the full public feel included, that he's the good guy, Drake is the bad guy. Kendrick is a family man who loves everyone, and that actually does have a lot more credibility than Drake, and Drake is like the most evil person on the planet, dude. And he talks a lot about like, hey, the audience isn't slow, like stuff like that really helps public perception. Like, he did a great job, like especially hitting all angles on Drake, dudes, because everybody and their mom who had ever said anything bad about Drake was able to come out and be like, dude, I've been saying this for years, go Kendrick. On top of that, dude, it just made the audience feel like they were part of something bigger, like they were taking down the industry. And you know, there's like truth to that, I guess, but that's not important. He just could not say any of that about Lil Wayne, dude. Drake has had so much online hate since like forever, bro. Like ever since he came onto the scene. I think I wasn't really alive, but since he came onto the scene, people have been calling him corny, bro. Like, I used to be just an avid Drake hater just because to be different and whatnot, and my whole reason was that like, oh, his music he ruined rap music with like microwavable songs or whatever. And I just don't see Kendrick being able to like do something like that with Lil Wayne, you know what I mean? This is kind of a side note, but I keep seeing these like memes on Pinterest that I can only imagine were made in like 2009, 2008 maybe, where like it'll be Tupac talking to Lil Wayne and it'll be like, tell me a joke, your rap career. And it's so funny, bro, because it's like, who made this, bro? But yeah, no, aside from that, Lil Wayne has so much respect in hip-hop. He's been around so much longer than Kendrick, and I just feel like Kendrick doesn't hate him the same way he would hate Wayne. Meanwhile, Lil Wayne, of course, has everything to prove right now with his relevance declining, his last project, The Fix Before the Six, and that one he released with 2 Chainz not being that good. I could definitely see Lil Wayne going way harder than he needs to, and I know he's not a battle rapper, but that leads me into point 4. Now, of course, like, Lil Wayne is not a battle rapper, and Kendrick Lamar is battle tested, and the point I love to see everybody use is that Lil Wayne lost handedly to Pusha T, and he did. But the reason why Push and Wayne were beefing is actually pretty important to the whole beef and why Lil Wayne lost. Every rapper thinks they're the first rapper to do everything, like Soulja Boy, and so basically I think Pusha T and Lil Wayne were like fighting over who wore Bape first or something, and then there was a bunch of sneak disses, and they would be like, oh, that wasn't towards Wayne, or Lil Wayne would be like, that wasn't towards Push, and Push would be like, yeah, that was towards Wayne. And so Lil Wayne dropped a diss track and it was awful, but dude, the diss wasn't even about Pusha T. Lil Wayne was not taking that seriously. Like, I think the time that beef was happening was like, okay, so I found an article about it. It started in like 2006 and it was just subliminals for like 6 years, dude. And Lil Wayne's diss track, and then when they started actually like trading diss tracks, that was 2012, and between 2006 and 2012, Lil Wayne ruled the world, dude. I've heard people, like adults in my life, say that no rapper will ever be as big as Lil Wayne was in his peak, and I don't know how true that is, but like, this was before social media and stuff. Like, what reason does Lil Wayne have to care about Pusha T, especially over some clothes? And then Drake inherited the beef, so Lil Wayne literally had no reason to care about it. On top of that, I think Lil Wayne's pretty smart, dude, because Jay Z, he had beef with Jay Z. Did any actual diss tracks come out? Nope, just subtle jabs. And 50 Cent, dude, everybody knows how much of a monster 50 Cent was in the, like, back in the day, dude. He has like 20 plus beefs or whatever. And Lil Wayne got called out for smoke while he was on his greatest rapper of all time timing. And like, dude, Lil Wayne literally like said he respected 50 Cent and said he wanted no smoke with him. So Lil Wayne has ducked smoke before. And there's been other times, like, I can't really think about it. Sorry, this video is like off the top of my head and after watching a couple YouTube videos, but like, Like, dude, Lil Wayne has ducked smoke before, and he's not ducking smoke with Kendrick. I think he knows what he's doing. I think he has a plan. Like, Lil Wayne probably has had a diss written, or maybe not a diss written, but he's definitely thought about it because dude, he's not dumb. He might be old, he might be off that codeine, but he is not dumb. Like, at some point, he gotta know what Kendrick Lamar just did to Drake. And with his pen game, like, only getting better, and with him being battle tested, and with him being in the industry for so long, I think Lil Wayne would definitely knows what he's doing. And yeah, if you disagree with me, dude, you have the same phone I have. You have probably a microphone. You can go make your own video. You can go to the comments. I'll try to respond to them because I do want to talk about this a lot. And I just want to end the video by saying, dude, like, I love hip-hop. I love Lil Wayne and Kendrick. This isn't, like, trying to put him down or whatever. But I wanted to give my 2 cents on it. That's all this is, dude. This isn't some big expose or whatever. So, yeah, actually, yeah, please leave a comment on your thoughts if you made it this far, because I want to see, like, if anybody has a rebuttal to this, because nobody's really thought this far. I feel like Lil Wayne's career has kind of fallen under the radar. Like, a lot of people who say they like Lil Wayne don't even know about his mixtapes or whatever, and so, or like any of his recent work just because it's not on Spotify. I also feel like people forget how legendary Lil Wayne was, dude. Like, people saying Kendrick Lamar has a better catalog than Lil Wayne, dude, no. Kendrick's being weird about Section 80, but he has 5 or 6 albums. And Lil Wayne's Carter series, dude, Lil Wayne's Carter series, like, blows those out of the water, dude. And yeah, like I said, this was all my opinion. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go to sleep, maybe, even though it's like, what time is it, bro? It's 1:35 p.m. I'm still gonna go to sleep. All right, I love you guys. Goodbye.
Is that an interview that you actually gave with Katie Couric?
Is that an interview that I actually gave with Katie Couric?
Yeah.
What's your name again?
Hey, well, that's not the question.
What's his
Like,
name?
Pete Ross.
Huh?
Pete Ross.
Pete Ross.
Yeah.
That's a stupid ass question.